Hey, hope you're doing well, and thank you for checking out the video. We're going to take a look at the SK30 from Sofirn today. We're going to go over the feature specifications, what's included with it, the user interface, and my favorite and your favorite, the beam shots. If I give you a good look at this product and you get value from this video, I'd appreciate it if you drop a like on the video for me. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. I always appreciate learning from you all. I'm just a dude who pushed record on a phone, as always, so just a member of the community myself. But yeah, let's talk about what's included with this thing first. Flashlight itself, obviously. Inside you have a 5,000 milliamp hour capacity, 21700 battery, branded by Sofirn, and you've got a nominal voltage 3.7 on this flat top cell here. So nice to have that battery included, plenty of capacity for runtime. How you charge that up is via the USB Type-C port under this gasket right here. This is they provide a USB Type-C to C cable for charging purposes. If you're like me, you want to know, is this a two-way port? Can you draw power in and out of this thing? Can this thing double as a power bank? I just tried that myself. Unfortunately, the answer seems to be no. So not a deal breaker, but just something I thought I'd point out. Now, what else is included with it? You get a holster. Pretty nice holster, functional. Seems to be nylon and Velcro, a lot of it, and some elastic on the sides. Just look at what that holster looks like. Simple enough, but effective. Get a loop here, strap, a little bit of Velcro and a snap, D-ring on top. That's a look at the holster and the user manual and lanyard and some spare O-rings. So that's what comes with the SK30. Let's talk user interface. When it comes to tactical flashlights, user interface can be a deal breaker, make or break it type situation. I'm just going to tell you how this thing works, and you can make up your own mind as to whether or not that's what you're looking for. But the larger main switch here is just kind of like the on-off switch, so to speak. If you click it, I think it has mode memory. We're going to check that right now. I'm going to drop it low, turn it off, turn it back on. Yeah, so the torch has mode memory. This is the on-off switch, as I mentioned before. If you need to get directly into turbo, you can lightly press and then full press this. And you get to turbo just like that. This mode switch right here, this smaller switch, is known as the mode switch. If you press this, you're gonna get strobe. I'm gonna cover up my hand so we don't strobe ourselves here, but yeah, I don't know if you can see that. So it is a variable rate of strobe as well. So the frequency of the blinking changes. Very disorienting and very bright. So that's your strobe button, directly into strobe from off right there. When the flashlight's on, normally this mode button will adjust your brightness. So you basically get eco, low, medium, high, and turbo here, and then back down. So through that cycle. That is generally the user interface of this thing. There's not too much else to it. It's pretty simple, and simple is good, especially when it comes to a kind of a tactically oriented flashlight. In my understanding, I'm not a tactical dude. I've never done anything tactical in my life, but yeah, that's what I hear from the John Wicks on the internet. So yeah, aside from that, I mean, what's left to talk about? Got the manual, box is pretty nice. Let's get this thing outside though. Check out the beam shots. Oh, first, IPX8 waterproof, impact resistant to 1 meter. Good stuff to see right there. What I like about the form factor is it doesn't flare out. Remains the same diameter, roughly speaking, from head to tail. That is good. Clip setup is decent. I'd give this a 8 or 9 out of 10. Pretty suitable for deep carry. It's a longer light, so even if this clip was up higher, I don't even know that that would be optimal. So I think this is about perfect. And yeah, let me see. Can I unscrew the tail portion? That might be Loctite in place. I can't unscrew this part. I was wondering if the body tube's reversible. This appears to be Loctite, or either that or it's one piece of aluminum. Texture on the flashlight is not overly aggressive, but it's good enough in my opinion. So yeah, with that said, let's get this outside for the beam shots. Here is a general look at the beam profile. Fairly concentrated hotspot, a little bit of fuzziness outside of that. Good a bit of spill on the border, and then a light ring around the edge. Nice beam profile for searching things out. This flashlight runs on a boost driver, by the way. Forgot to mention that earlier. And then as we get into the beam shots, we're going to start off with the lowest level of output possible, which is 30 lumens. That's eco mode, and that has a runtime of about 42 hours. After this is going to be low mode. That's 150 lumens with 20-hour runtime. Medium mode, 350 lumens with 9 hours of runtime. Already 135 meters of throw on medium. High mode starts off at 1,000 lumens. There's a gradual step down from there, but you get about 11 minutes of that 1,000 lumen output. Max throw is 231 meters on high mode. Turbo mode is 3,000 lumens. You get that for a little over a minute before gradually stepping down. And the maximum throw for this flashlight is 392 meters. Peak intensity is just over 34,000 candela. So definitely plenty of capability with the SK30. In a moment here, I'm going to check for heat. It is a very cool evening out here, around 40 degrees and fog, as you can see. But yeah, even with that said, running this for a little while on max output, I didn't actually feel any heat whatsoever. So yeah, this flashlight does have ATR, advanced thermal regulation. So if there were heat, the temperature protection system would activate and cool the flashlight by lowering the output. Strobe is coming up, fair warning. And this is a variable rate of strobe, so different pattern of flashing. Pretty disorienting, and it appears to be on its max brightness as well. So yeah, things I didn't mention before that are worth mentioning: the battery status illuminator. If you see a solid green light when you turn the light on, that's telling you you're above 75% charged. If it's flashing green, you're above 50% charged. If it's solid red, you're above 25% charged. And if it's flashing red, then you are below 25% charged. Yeah, checking for heat. Didn't really feel any, but it is a cool night. So there you have it, the SK30 from Sofirn. What are your thoughts about this thing? Basically, I think it represents pretty good value here. The regular list price, I'm looking it up right now on Amazon, is $63.99. That's what I seem to be seeing as the regular, MSRP sale price. There is a massive Black Friday discount, dropping it down to $37.99 right now, so about 41% off at the time of recording, but I don't imagine that deal is going to stick around. But yeah, all that to say, I think when you stack this up against other offerings on the market in a similar size and capability, this thing it represents good value. Once again, from Sofirn, I think of them as one of the titans of value in the flashlight industry. You get a lot for your money from these guys. A lot of durability, good runtime, generally speaking, excellent user interface, just great users really. So if you're looking for a tool, you don't need all the fancy anodization patterns, bells and whistles. This is like an amazing tool for the money, in my opinion. They can last you a long time, and they don't break the bank compared to other offerings on the market. So yeah, when it comes to the SK30, I think it gets 2 thumbs up from me. Only one tiny thing I'd change about it would be the two-way charging. I think that'd be a good addition, but you know what, realistically, not very many people use that feature anyways. So yeah, definitely minor nitpick there for me. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the SK30. Let me know yours in the comments below. Thank you again for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope to catch you in the next video too. Take care. Bye.